All right, we're going to go ahead and code out LeetCode 1688, count of matches in tournament. It's an easy level problem, shouldn't be too hard, but we do have to start by reading first, so let's do that. You are given an integer n, the number of teams in the tournament that has strange rules. If the current number of teams is even, each team gets paired with another team. A total of n over 2 matches are played, and n over 2 teams advance to the next round. That makes sense. If the current number of teams is odd, one team randomly advances in the tournament, and the rest gets paired. A total of n minus 1 over 2 matches are played, and n minus 1 over 2 plus 1 teams advance to the next round. That would be the strange part. And then we say return the number of matches played in the tournament until the winner is decided. So it's interesting. If there's an odd number of teams, then somebody just moves forward. So we definitely need to account on whether there's even or odd numbers at every step here. So let's go ahead and jump in, and the first thing I'll do is check to see if n is even or odd. So let's start with an if statement. We're coding in JavaScript, by the way, old faithful. And when we want to check if something is even, we use the modulo operator. We can say n modulo 2. If you didn't know, this will check the remainder of n divided by 2. And if that's 0, then we know this must be an even number of teams. For now, we'll just comment in even number. All right, of course, else, that would be the case for an odd number. So we just want to code out our possibilities first. So we need to do two different things for that situation. At the end, we're going to be returning something, we'll call it the number of matches that are played. All right, so we got a nice skeleton starting. To get this actually working, we need to declare num matches and have it start as 0. All right, and just like in the instructions, we're going to go ahead and handle an even number differently. We'll say the number of matches that are played will increase by n over 2, since it's an even number. And of course, half the teams lose, so we'll say n is equal to n over 2. All right, so we'll cut the number of teams in half if it's even. In the case that it's odd, a little different. We'll say the number of matches increases, and again, I'm referring to the instructions where they said how many matches are played. That's n minus 1 over 2 matches that are played. But the number of teams that move forward is a little different. We'll say n equals n minus 1 over 2. And we'll add that extra team because one team moved forward by default. All right, so this is an easy problem, so that should do it. Let's see, make sure that it passes those test cases. Nope. Oh, we're not passing. Let's see where we went wrong. Debugging is the best part of a video. We're getting 3 instead of 6. How could that be? Let's see. Number of matches is being increased here. Let's see, should also get increased here properly. And the number, oh, of course, that makes sense. So we're doing this once, but we actually need to make sure we play the tournament all the way through. So if this is going to happen once, it should continue to happen until there's only one team remaining. So let's go ahead and put in a while loop while n is greater than 1. And all of our logic will go in that while loop. So we'll keep checking if it's even or odd, and we'll keep decreasing the number of teams until the tournament's over, and that should do it. Awesome. And let's go ahead and submit that and see how it stacks up. All right, quite a bit of experimenting I've done. But if we check, pretty good. 80% speed, 30% memory. I'm sure there's a ton of ways you could tweak it. Let me know down in the comments. And if you want to see this in a different language, let me know that too.